here, and there's a throw. He looks, and it's overthrown by. Throw right there. It is Georgia 7, Kentucky 0. It is 3-1 with 6 minutes here in the first quarter. And Georgia at the line for first down. There's the snap, hands it off, fake handoff. There's a throw, and he'll make the grab for a first down. Humphreys picks up a first down for the Georgia. It is 7-0 with 5:48. Take a look. Good offense there. There's a nice throw. And it is now Georgia's opportunity. 3-1. 5:32 to play here in the first quarter. Changing his plan out. There's a snap. Get ready for a snap here. There's a snap. Hands it off, and there's a play. There's a nice handoff for the Bulldogs, and now number 33 picks up a run. And Bowens will now be tackled for the Bulldogs. Stockton, the quarterback of Georgia, making great plays here for the Bulldogs. 2nd and 10. Georgia is 1-1 in the conference and 3-1 overall. Here comes Stockton, moving the guy right to left. Here's a snap. Looks, throws. There's a nice play. Here comes number 3. Picks that up right there. A nice run for the Georgia Bulldogs. And Frazier Jr. picks up a nice play for Georgia. Take a look at this again. It's 3rd down. It is 7-0. And this is how Georgia plays good offense. It's 3-1 overall for Georgia. Georgia's number 12. Welcome in to the telecast. It's Georgia and Kentucky football. 2nd and 9 for the Bulldogs. Georgia, Stockton in gun formation. Moves the guy over from right to left of the field. Here's Stockton. Throws the ball. There's a nice throw. Georgia picks it up. Nice run. Here comes number 1 with the Bulldogs. Tries to find room to run even further, and then he gets brought down. Welcome in, everybody. DJ Garcia, welcome in. Everyone, welcome in. It is 3rd and 1, and now quarterback Stockton dives it in for first, and is it a first down? It looks like it is. So now Georgia picks up a first down over Kentucky. Kentucky is 2-2, 0-2 in the conference, and Georgia is 3-1, 1-1 of a conference. It's 1st and 10, 2:40 to play here. Georgia 7, Kentucky 0. Georgia's number 12 in the nation, and Kentucky's not even ranked. So this would be a big upset for the Wildcats if they can do something to win this game at Georgia, but I don't see that happening with this loud atmosphere. There's the snap. Stockton, oh, what a slap away by Kentucky, and it's a dead ball. Humphrey Grace picks up a slap away for the Wildcats of Kentucky. It is 2nd and 10 and 2:22 left here in the first quarter. What a way to get up there and block it. Stockton now has it. 2nd and 10, 2:22 to play. First quarter, here's the snap. Stockton looks, and now Stockton moves with the ball up the field, and now he's brought down. There's a nice run for Stockton of Georgia, who's 3-1 and 1-1 overall. Kentucky is 2-2. It's 3rd and 2. We welcome you guys into this live play-by-play action of Georgia football. 3rd and 2. 1 minute and 50 seconds to play here in the first quarter. The Bulldogs trying to score here, and now there's a whistle. It could be a dead play here. Timeout taken by the Wildcats, and that's their first timeout used in the first quarter. 3rd and 2. 1:45 to play. Georgia 7, Kentucky 0. We're bringing in this live coverage, live audio coverage of Kentucky and Georgia. You can watch the full game on ABC, but instead of that, we have Skycast, which actually you can just hear the crowd and no announcer. So I'm doing all the play-by-play instead of having the announcers on doing telecast. A lot of fans here at Georgia. A lot of excitement going on. It's Georgia 7. Who you guys picking? Who you guys picking here? Are you guys picking Georgia or are you guys picking Kentucky? And we are stepped away here just for a second, and we will be back to the action. We will cover Vanderbilt and Alabama as well. That game will be coming up as soon as this game is done here, as soon as Georgia is done playing Kentucky. That will be our next live feed. We hope you guys are having a great Saturday morning, bringing you all the live coverage of live college football play-by-play action. We hope you guys are enjoying it. We welcome everybody into the stream, into the telecast. It is Georgia football playing host to Kentucky, like I said, Kentucky Wildcats. It's just a commercial break here. We'll get back to the action shortly. Who are you guys rooting for? Are you guys rooting for Georgia or Kentucky? Let me know who you guys are rooting for in this game today. Are you rooting for Georgia or Kentucky? Kentucky or Georgia? Georgia is ranked and Kentucky's not. Georgia has 3 wins and 1 loss. And Kentucky has and Kentucky is 0-2 in the conference, and so something else with overall record. Georgia is 2-0. Welcome in. Thank you for the like, guys. We're just doing play-by-play action of college football. You can't see anything. You can just hear my voice as we walk you through play-by-play action of college football. The game will be back in about 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're back. So Kentucky used a timeout. Georgia still has 3 timeouts as Georgia is 3-1 overall and 1-1 for Georgia. Kentucky is 0-2 and they're 2-2. It's 3rd and 2 here from the shotgun range, from the gun range here for Georgia. Here's the shotgun formation collapse, and here's Stockton, runs it upfield. He's running. He's still on the loose, and now he slides, and it's a first down. Georgia Bulldogs. Great job by Stockton of Georgia. Picked up 19 yards for Georgia. Here's Stockton again. There's the hike. There's a throw. Decides to throw it. Pick up a nice play for a first down and tries to get him down. And And a first down, Georgia, as a flag is thrown. Let's get the penalty call. Humphreys makes a big play. Let's hear. Here's the, so unnecessary roughness on the defense, and that's a first down for Georgia. That's a personal foul. That's a great play by Georgia, as Georgia's really making a run upfield here, doing an outstanding job and outstanding performance. And that's a great way to do it. And he ties him down in theirs, and now they throw him down. It is first and goal. 1 minute remaining, 1 minute and 10 seconds. There's a play. This could be an end zone play here for Stockton. Stockton throws it in the end zone. One hand grab and incomplete. And that is an incomplete pass thrown by Stockton of Georgia. Thought the crowd was going to explode and erupt on that play, but instead, it's an incomplete. Great play right here. Here at Georgia, at the loudest sold out crowd here in Georgia. Huge crowd on hand. Sold out game. There's a snap. Hands it off. There's a run. Stockton takes it up instead. Touchdown Bulldogs. What a play for Gunnar Stockton. 6-yard rush touchdown. What a play by the Bulldogs. It is 14-0. Take a look at it again. Great handoff. And there's Stockton who runs it perfect up the middle and picks up a touchdown. Easy in, easy go. It is 55 seconds. Here comes the field goal for 14-0. There it is. Got it. It's good. 96 yards, covering 96 yards for the Bulldogs. 14-0 with 55 seconds left here in the first quarter. Georgia ranked number 12. Remember that. What a great run by Stockton. Pulls it right up in the middle. There's a great play. Nobody plays better than Stockton here for Georgia football. There's a nice play, nice move. And as he runs it upfield, that's great. The crowd is, the atmosphere, the electric. The sound of it is just amazing. The atmosphere is great, especially if you're a Georgia Bulldog fan. 14-0, and we're getting ready for Kentucky to get the ball back. Here comes the kickoff, and we're getting ready to kick this one off, and here comes the Bulldogs as they kick. There's the kick. Kentucky's time to bring it upfield. Let's see what they got in this hostile environment. There's a kneel, and it'll be touchback for Kentucky. This has been a great game for the Bulldogs making their run. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out on the field after they can't hold on. Kentucky's trying to look for a touchdown here as the Kentucky Wildcats trying to make a run. And this is a great way for first and 10 for Kentucky at the 25. Here we go. Here's the snap. Crowd is being hostile. Hostile environment. There's a play. Throws it right there. Wildcats now pick it up, brings it back, and he will be trapped down right there, short of a first down. Second and down. Allen with the carry and Allen with the stop here for Georgia. So it's a battle back and forth. 37 seconds, 2nd and 5. As Kentucky is up getting ready to get with the ball this time. 2nd and 5. Georgia 14, Kentucky 0. 25 seconds left, first quarter. Here's the snap. Kentucky moving right to left. There's a snap. There's a throw. Nice move, man in motion. There's a play. There's a run. Kentucky's off towards the 50, towards the 40, and gets pulled down at the 40-yard line with 10 seconds remaining in the ballgame. What a run by the Wildcats. They're going to love the time right out. As we start the second quarter, it is 1st and 10. At the end of the first quarter, Kentucky just made a huge run, and maybe they'll put up something on the boards here. Do you finally get Kentucky up on the boards? 7-0 would be nice for Kentucky, as Georgia has the lead, 14-0, 3-1 Georgia, and 2-2 Kentucky Wildcats. So how's everybody doing this afternoon? Welcome in, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry the game delay was delayed just a little bit. We're glad you're here. We're glad to see everybody here. We are doing play-by-play action of Georgia Bulldogs football. Georgia taking on Kentucky. Live YouTube telecast as we're bringing it to you live, as you can hear live play-by-play action right here with myself. We hope you guys are enjoying the telecast so far. Georgia 14, Kentucky 0. No touchdowns for Kentucky as they're trying to score. Maybe they'll score here in the second quarter. If anybody has any questions, let me know. Feel free to ask. Feel free to ask. I will put you guys. I will answer your questions during commercial breaks. So I answer comments during commercial breaks, folks. So if you have any questions on anything during the game, feel free to ask me. I will do my best to answer them for you. Like I said, Georgia is playing Kentucky. Georgia's 2-2 in conference. And Kentucky's not even ranked, and they're 0-2 of the year in the conference. So Kentucky's trying to look for their first win as Georgia's trying to hold off of Kentucky. We thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you guys have any questions on anything during this game, let me know. I will try my best to answer you guys' questions. Thank you so much for tuning in. We got 2 likes and 1 viewer. Welcome in, everyone. If you are here, make sure you hit like and subscribe if you like the play-by-play action. We're doing play-by-play action for Kentucky and Georgia football. The Bulldogs, let me know who you want to win. Do you want Kentucky to win, or do you want Georgia Bulldogs to win from Georgia? We will be covering the Vanderbilt game. Vandy taking on Bama coming up. That will be our next telecast and next broadcast, next play-by-play broadcast coming up after Georgia and Kentucky. We'll be back in about 2 seconds. Welcome back. Start of the second quarter. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Wildcats trying to score and trying to pick up their first run of the game. Here's the handoff. And tries to squeeze it in there, and now Kentucky will be brought down. 2nd down as Kentucky or Georgia huffles them just a little bit to bring them down, and they do this time. 2nd and 7. Bully from shotgun range. Crowd's making a lot of noise. There's a handoff. Fake handoff. There's a throw. Instead, he gets it up in there. Is it going to be a touchdown? It is. It's an easy in for Kentucky, and they score their first one. What a play for Kentucky. Josh Kattus, 29-yard reception touchdown, and the Wildcats are on the boards. Take a look at it again. Great work. There's a great handoff and fake handoff, and then all of a sudden just throws it perfect, wide open space, and finds room. What a start in the second. We've got you covered here. Live action. Georgia 14, Kentucky 7. Take a look at it again. Fake handoff. All of a sudden, finds open receiver number 84. There's a big play. Touchdown in the end zone. A little bit of blue in the crowd. There's the half Kentucky, and now the band for the Wildcats is rocking out. Kentucky fans made their way to Georgia. And that's how this one's going. Fans are excited for the Wildcats to be on the boards. Fans made the trip to Georgia to see this Bulldog game. It's 14-7. As we now know, Kentucky finally on the board for the first time in this game, 14-7. Georgia number 12. And here comes Georgia as they're getting ready to take it. And now Kentucky will kick it off, and we're underway in the second quarter. 14-20 to play. Here comes the kick. Making sure everybody's ready. Here we go. Kicks it away. And now Georgia waves for a fair catch. And here comes Georgia's offense as they score last drive. With 14 minutes remaining in this game, 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Feel free to ask me questions through this broadcast and telecast. Stockton is in gun formation. Moves the player left to right. Here comes a snap for Georgia. Stockton moves the player up, and here's the player. There's a throw. Georgia makes the grab and a nice play, and he lands midfield. What a play for Georgia. It's a 1st and 10. Take a look at it. Georgia does a great job right there trying to keep it steady here in this game. And the way Georgia's playing is doing a great job and a great replay. It's 1st and 10, 13:50 to play here in the second quarter. Stockton moving the guy left from right again. There's a snap. Hands it off. There's number 3. Takes it upfield. And they're doing a little chippy trying to get him down. And now they do get him down. 2nd down for the Bulldogs. Crowd is electrified. Georgia. And there's a timeout. I thought there was a timeout, my bad. Misread that communication. 2nd and 5. 13 minutes. Here's the snap for Stockton. Fake handoff. Looks. Rolls it out. And now Stockton decides he wants to throw it. There's a great throw. And there's a flag. That could be a pass interference. Let's hear what the flag is, and let's hear what the penalty is. Here's the call. Defense, number 20. So it's a holding call on Kentucky. Watch it again. Oh, there it is. Grabs him, so he can't get away with it. And then there's a flag, and then now he's all of a sudden just brings him down right there, which makes it huge. And that's a great play And now it's 1st and 10, giving it an automatic first down. Here's the Bulldog snap. Stockton and Bowers back in the back. There's a handoff, fake handoff to Bowers. Stockton throws, picked it off Kentucky. Intercepted. And here come the Wildcats up towards the 50-yard line. Now the Wildcats could be back on the boards really fast here. Great play. Watch it again. And that was a maneuverable play right there. What a play. He's hurting after that, but he's walking back on the field. Take a look. Stockton all of a sudden throws it, and the ball just goes up in the air a little too much. And there's the pressure. And now Kentucky just overcomes the play and takes it for an interception. Great pick right there for the Wildcats. 14-7 is the score with 1st and 10, 12:46 to play. Second down or first down, 1st and 10, second quarter to play, 12:46 left. Georgia threw an interception. Stockton threw an interception. Here's Foley for Kentucky, and the crowd's getting wild here in Georgia. Moves the man right to left. Here's a snap. Foley looks, sets up for a fake pass. There's a look. He doesn't know who to throw it to. Scrambles, and he is brought down with a hard tackle. Oh, what a play right there. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for being here. It is second down. We will cover Vanderbilt and Alabama up after this. Take a look at it again. Loss of yards, 2nd and 11. Take a look at Boyle right there. Couldn't find anybody to throw it to and just decides to scramble left and boom, gets hammered. It's 2nd and 11. This crowd's going wild here in Georgia. Here's the snap. Throws it, short pass, and there's a play brought him down, and it will be 3rd down. Hello, welcome in, JB. It's a 3rd and 9. 14-7. This crowd's getting riled up here in Georgia. Fans are on their feet. Here's a snap, looking for Georgia, trying to organize it, trying to figure out what they're going to do. There's a move upfield. Now they're switching plans. Georgia, 3rd and 9 for Kentucky. There's the snap from the gun. 11:20 left in the second quarter. There's a throw. There's a nice throw there. Makes the grab in Kentucky for incompletion. 4th and 9. Almost had it, but an interception. This was a problem that we've had multiple times. And I can tell you right now, Kentucky making a run. I'm doing great. Thank you very much. 14-7. 4th and 9. Here's the punt for the Wildcats, and that's a high boot way back. And it will be a fair catch made by Georgia. 11:09 to play. Georgia 3-1. 14-7 as the Georgia Bulldogs bring on their offense once again. As we step away here, we will be able to answer your questions. JB's here, main curator is here as well. Welcome in, everyone. We appreciate you all very much for hanging out today. Welcome in. Hopefully you guys are all having a great day. How's it going, JB? I hope my play-by-play is doing all right here for you guys this afternoon. It is Georgia and Kentucky. We've got Vanderbilt, Alabama game next. We are so appreciative of you guys. We hope you guys are having a great Saturday afternoon. We welcome you to the channel. We are doing play-by-play with Georgia and Kentucky. Then after that, we'll have Alabama and Vandy coming up next. Vanderbilt is going to try to hold on Alabama. That game's going to be rocking loud. That place is going to be rocking, and it is in Alabama. Hopefully, Diego Pavia can play well for Vandy. If Vanderbilt wants to hold on for a win. Oh, you are, huh, JB? JB Chevy. It's all right, buddy. It's all right, JB. You'll be okay, buddy. I'm glad you're here, though, JB. Thanks for being here. Thanks for listening to me and me yap about NCAA football play-by-play. Hopefully, I'm doing okay with the play-by-play game, and hopefully everything is sounding all right. And throughout the college sport year, our sponsor is Ear Goes. Ear Goes is where you can get good earplugs, cancellations of noise, and extreme loudness. That might be okay now. All right. I get it, buddy. Welcome back. Ear Goes is today's sponsor, where you can get good cancellation of earplugs. Where are the noise cancellations? Ear Goes are the earplugs that are good known and the best earplugs for any kind of thing, concerts or sports. It is 1st and 10 Georgia. Here's Stockton from the gun. 14-7, 11:09 to play here. Georgia snaps it. Here's the fake handoff. There's a throw. And now trying to look and tries to pick up a first down. Couldn't get quite there yet, so number 1 will be brought down. 2nd down for Georgia. It is 3-1 with 10:50 to play. Stockton is in the gun once again. Shotgun range. 10:36 to play. Here's a snap. Hands it off. There's a run by Georgia. Tries to cut loose and spins. And he will be brought down. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. With 10:20 left to play here in the second quarter. You got some great run right here by the Bulldogs of Georgia. And Georgia's playing fantastic football right now over Kentucky. Hopefully we don't see another interception by Stockton again. Here's his shotgun range. 1st and 10. 10 minutes remaining. Clap, clap. Him. He's ready, and here comes the play. Stockton with the throw. Finds an open receiver. No good. Incomplete. And there's a play right there. Welcome in. Here's shotgun range. Stockton again. 9:55 to play. 14-7. 2nd and 10. Georgia making a move. There's a handoff, and now runs it upfield, and he'll be tackled down by a whole bunch of tacklers and defenders of Kentucky. Everybody piles him up. It's 3rd down now for the Wildcat or for the Bulldogs of Georgia. 3rd and 5 is the limit here before we head into halftime with 9:30 left to play here in the first half of the action. There's a throw. Decides to throw out of bounds. And that should be a 1st and 10. It is. And the Bulldogs pick up a first down. Great play by the Bulldogs. As college basketball works its way around the corner, NCAA basketball starts November 3rd. We can do some excitement there. And there's the getting ready for a snap here for the Bulldogs. There's a snap. Looks for lateral and trips and falls. Second down. We got 3 likes. Thank you guys. It is 14. Second and 13. A ways to go. There's a snap. There's a look. There's a lateral. Oh, almost took a duck, and then instead of catching it, he will throw it incomplete. Thought Kentucky had it for an interception, but didn't. It is 3rd and 13. Picking up as much as they can in this game. There's a snap. Rolls it back. Tries to get. And incomplete. That's been penalty again. And here's a flag out on the play. Let's get the call. Here's the penalty flag. Well, there's a pass interference call right there by Kentucky. Take a look at the Wildcats as he just hesitates. You got to simmer down just a little bit. There's a play. And then overthrew it and declined it and just randomly hit it for an incomplete. Here's a punt. Nice boot way up in the air. That ball will be a touchback, and Georgia touches it. Gives them the opportunity. It is now going to be 4th down from right back where they started from right here. And Georgia has got to make a good play for themselves here. It's a no return at all. As the Bulldogs touched it. And we'll be back. Let me know what you guys have in comments. Right there, as we can complete tradition plays, great play, great work. It's great football. You guys are making this channel worth it for good college football play-by-play. You know, the intelligence in this game is very good here, guys. And like I said, we have great football. Georgia taking Kentucky Wildcats. As the Wildcats making this game against the Bulldogs possible here in the game here today. It's a great battle. Free to ask me questions, guys. We will answer your questions throughout the game and throughout the telecast. We do have Vanderbilt and Alabama coming up next. We do have Vandy taking on Bama. That game is coming up right after our game here. If you guys are brand new to the channel, thank you very much for tuning in. You still here, JB, buddy? You still here, buddy? Buddy JB? Welcome back. It is 7:50 to play here. Kentucky is way at the Georgia line. Can't go past that. If you get tackled right in his end zone, it's a safety zone. It's a 1st and 10. Kentucky at the Georgia line, number 1. There's a snap, try to get out of there as fast as possible. There they go, sneaking it up, and they are brought down, 2nd down. A great battle for the money there for Georgia. The ball carrier does a great job here, but how about when you take Georgia trying to hustle it upfield just a little bit more? Trying to stop Kentucky does a great job here by the Wildcats. And this is how great football is in progress. 2nd and 8 at the goal line here for Kentucky. It is a 3rd and 6. It is a 3rd down, and the crowd's making a lot of noise here. Here's the gun formation for Kentucky. Snaps it. Gets ready for a snap. Here's a play. There's a look. There's a throw. Wildcats have it. There's a move right upfield, and now he will be brought down for a 1st down if he can get there. 4th down. Picks it up right there. And that's a good stop by Georgia. Trying to hold on to this game just a little bit more. And that's a great stop by the Georgia Bulldogs here. This is a great play right here. Watch the stoppage that Kentucky made. Hustles it upfield and just brings him down couldn't get quite there. It is 4th and 4, 5:55, 5:50 to play here in the second half. There's the punt. Hands it back to Georgia. There's a snap, and he'll be brought down. Here comes number 1, trying to sneak it around the middle, and there's a flag thrown. Tons of flags. Those flags have been thrown so often. Well, there's a stoppage right there. There's a holding call, and that's on the receiving team. So that gives Georgia a bad opportunity for a holding call, which was a mistake made by Georgia. First and 10. $5:39 to play here. First and 10 for Georgia. As the Bulldogs is getting ready to hike it here. First and 10, 5:39 to play. Second, there's a handoff. Runs upfield, and the Bulldogs will get trampled over for a 2nd down. From shotgun range, there's a lateral pitch, and he'll be down immediately. So it's 3rd and 2, or 3rd and 3. That's a good start right here for Georgia. Trying to stay focused right here by the Bulldogs, and they're doing good, trying to hold on. They want to get through 3rd and 1, and they want to try to pick up a 1st down or a touchdown at the latest. There's a snap for the Bulldogs. Stockton again. Fake handoff. There's a throw. Looks and he gets hit and flag come out. Maybe that's roughing the passer. Let's get the call. Here it is. Let's get the call. I think they're. Here it is. It's a holding again. It's a holding on Kentucky. They've done that many times today. And it's an automatic first down for. It's an automatic first down for Georgia. The Dogs are getting closer and closer to another end zone play. 4:35 left to play. Ooh, collided with one another, and he is brought down. (14-7). Here's a snap. Here's a handoff. Runs it upfield, right up the gut, and now he'll be brought down for a first and goal by Georgia. Georgia's playing some good offense here. Good offense by the Georgia Bulldogs, and I like how this game is being played out right now by the Bulldogs. It's an amazing game so far. There's the snap. Hands it off. Carries it upfield, and it will be second and goal coming up with 3:16 left to play here in the second quarter. Lucky. He is very lucky there now. Another opportunity. Stockton trying to hurry it up. Hurry it up right here down the field. Here's the play. Fake handoff. Swats it. Swap and touchdown for Georgia. The Bulldogs scored again. Dylan Bell, 3-yard rush touchdown, and that's a great play for Dylan Bell for Georgia, 21-7. Take a look at it again. Dylan Bell picks up a nice play for Georgia. So field goal is good, 21-7. 2:45 left to play here in the first. And if we have it, we will step away here for a quick second. We'll be back with you guys in just a few. Be back right after this. You're listening to college football right here on Jetlegs Sports and Gaming Channel. Be back. Hold on, guys. We'll be right back after this short message. Welcome back, guys.